Hello and welcome to more Vintage Cube Draft. Let's play the game called How Dry Can Caleb Go on Power? It's been unreal, but we've still been doing really well, and honestly I think my decks end up better without power because I draft a more focused deck instead of trying to do all these crazy things. What do I like out of this pack? Probably Shelldock Isle. When I say this every single time, it's a land that lets you cast spells for free. So it is card advantage, it's mana advantage, and it's just a land. So you're not like paying a huge cost of putting it in your deck. This is an insane card, especially in the limited format with 40 cards in deck. It's pretty easy to get a library to 20 or fewer. If it wasn't taking Shelldock, I think Narset's a really unbelievably strong card. It's not fun, but it's really, really good. And then Liliana is also good. Basically, 3 mana Planeswalkers are really where you want to be. And then after that, it kind of falls off. Let's take Shelldock, though. Then we have Miscalc, Azorius Signet, some lands. I actually like Tireless Tracker a bit. Animate Dead. So people comment a lot that I don't take Reanimator cards, and the biggest problem I have with Reanimator as an archetype, as a deck, and whatever, is there's so many moving pieces, and most of the cards are not great outside of Reanimator archetype, right? Like I can take Animate Dead, and Animate Dead's good. So we'll talk about like Shallow Grave or Entomb. Okay, we're back. Voice is ready. We're good to go. Yeah, so it's just like Shallow Grave or Reanimator is very niche in the cards that are working for it, and if you end up trying to go for it and it gets cut, I think it's even harder to make work than Storm, because a lot of Storm cards are just good value, like fast mana card draw. You can play those in other decks, like sometimes you just Seething Song out of Glorybringer and that's great. Whereas like it's pretty hard to get value off of something like Entomb if you don't hit Reanimate. I know you can Entomb like a Strip Mine if you have Crucible and things, or Snapcaster Mage, you can Entomb a spell you want, but they're just so much more marginal. Whereas taking Miscalc, it's going to be good in any deck we play it, and it just opens you up the possibility to draft more things. So that's why I think Reanimator is a bit narrowing in like what cards you can use them in, and then you end up short of playables or just limited. Mox Diamond is great, definitely going to take that. I like Emery quite a bit too, but the Diamond, it's just fast mana, right? This is good in Storm, but it's also good in Tempo, it's good in Control. I love that card. Glenelendra is insane. Really hard to do better than that. This card just completely negates some archetypes, because like, you know, opponent's trying to cast Planeswalkers, you just have Glen in play. What are they going to do? Cast 2 4-mana Planeswalkers into your 1 open mana before they can do anything? Like, it's so backbreaking. And if blue is open, this is a really good avenue to go down. I think Commit Memory's fine. Somewhat medium. I think Niv Mizzet's a fun inclusion, especially with things like Casualties of War, right? You can like, you can go really deep there. Mindslaver is also an option. There are some blue decks, if we get like Tolarian Academy or Tinker, that really do benefit from Mindslaver. It's somewhat specific of a card, but it's probably better than Commit Memory, so I'll take that. The upside is much higher. There's a Swords. Nobody likes taking Swords. I don't understand. This card's absurd. Like, you just take it, you play it, you kill stuff, you win. So I like that. Thirst for Knowledge and Simic Signet are also tempting if we want to go really deep on artifacts. Thirst for Knowledge Mox Diamond is a particularly good combo, but I think this card is just insane. Like, it's very good. You can get it with Spellseeker. Like, I'm not going crazy here. There's also a Gilded Lotus, but I think Spellseeker with these two things, like, you just want cheaper spells. The problem with ramping out things like Gilded Lotus is it's just expensive, and sometimes you draw all the expensive cards and not the ramp, or vice versa. If you have Spellseeker like Swords, I'd love Fire Ice, Elspeth. Well, this is expensive, but Shatterskull Smashing. Those cards are just good, and it's most of the time you're going to have like the 3 or whatever requisite mana that you need. I could take Thran Dynamo. It's between Thran Dynamo, Wrath of God, and Maze of Ith. I think I'm going to take Maze of Ith, actually. This card is very good in a controlling deck. We do have Academy Runes Mindslaver, so I will take that. It's a lot of mana, so it's unlikely to come together, but try it. We have Sensei's Top. Another card I'm unlikely to play, but why isn't Helm of Awakening should be in the cube? The one that makes all spells 1 cheaper. You could really go deep with like Helm of Awakening, Sensei's Top, Feature Site. I guess that's basically what Bolas' Citadel does, but I don't know. Helm of Awakening would be a really good Storm enabler. Ooh, Emery came around. Definitely taking Emery. Artifacts is open, so I kind of regret passing Thran Dynamo for Maze of Ith, but Maze of Ith is just an insane card. So we're going to take this. There are no white board wipes left in the pack, I don't think. So that's just something to keep in mind. I love Revoker. I would have liked to pick it up, but I think Emery Mindslaver is way more consistent than Academy Runes Mindslaver. And then there's this pack, which has very little. Guess I'll take Ravages in case we do end up like some type of blue-white. Ravages actually could end up good if we get a lot of like power, like if we open some more boxes, because you cast it. Kythian, sure. Brimaz is fine. Yeah, white is always open. It's unbelievable. I think it might end up better for us to go blue-white tempo than it will for us to go artifacts, just because like, well, there's Black Lotus. Okay, we have Emry Black Lotus. The complaints about power are over. This card's insane. And we can wield Vendilion Clique? Yeah, let's take Black Lotus. Alright, our deck is good now. Now we need to figure out what the best things we can possibly do with it are. I think Venser is great. Dismember is also really good. It gives us some interaction that's we can do regardless of what colors we're playing. The question is, I guess, do we want to be reactive or proactive? The answer usually is proactive. And Venser is just good in everything. I think probably we're going to end up blue-white tempo. Snapcaster Mage, Flicker Wisp. I like Golos. Breeding Pool, not so much. I think I like Snappy here. Snapcaster, Miscalc, and Swords are very good so far. We have Spellseeker. So if we can just get a couple more counterspells, Snapcaster gets a lot better. And at the very worst, he's a 2-mana 2/1. Like sometimes you just need an attacker, and Snapcaster does that perfectly. This might be a weird artifact blue-white hybrid. Given the way my deck's looking, definitely not playing Maze of Ith. Maybe I'll play Academy Ruins. Hallowed Fountain's great. Alright, I gotta read Cosima again. Everyone keeps saying it's great, and I keep thinking it's terrible. So you spend 3 mana for a 2/4, and then you have to wait for your upkeep, and then you can exile them. And then if you do, whenever a land enters the battlefield, you can put a voyage counter on it. So let's say you exile Cosima turn 3, you play a land, then you can return it to the battlefield with drawing 0 cards. So it draws cards equal to 1 minus the number of lands you've played minus 1. That's so bad. It's so slow. We're gonna take Hallowed Fountain. Hopefully we'll some of these good cards, but we need the fixing. And I know it has a backside too, but the backside's like a 3/3 that like it doesn't have evasion, so they could just block it. Okay, we have Grandmaster. If we can grab a Time Walk would be nice. Oblivion Ring, Batterskull. Not the best cards. I'll just take O-Ring because we need a bit more interaction right now. I don't love these effects. Like Council Judgment is so much better, but it's better than having nothing. Maybe I should have taken Batterskull because I have Emry. I have to remember, like, you want enough artifacts where you can cast things cheaply with Emry, because I have Black Lotus and a Mindslaver, so I'm playing Emry. And maybe I should just try and maximize the number of things I can get off of Emry Mill. Ooh, Crypt Command. I like that. Oracle, Type Taker, Mistress Factory, Cryptic Command, get in the deck. Field of Ruin is also pretty good too. At this point, I just want 2 drops. Control Magic, Mana Tithe. That's a good Snapcaster. There's also Porcelain Legionnaire. Okay, let's think about this. Legionnaire is good with Emry. It's actually very good. It's just a good aggressive play. Benefits of Mana Tithe is that it's the best card ever printed. So, best card ever printed. Really good card. And I mean, Control Magic's very good too, but I need cheap spells. Because I have Mox Diamond, Black Lotus, Emry, I think I'm actually going to go with the Legionnaire. Ooh, Jitte and Mentor. I think this is a Jitte deck. Good with Emry, good with creatures. Just a good card. Wow, people have no respect for these cards. I just don't understand why people don't take the white cards. They're really good. Council Judgment, Revelark, Charter Course. So Revelark's good with Kythian, Snapcaster, Vanguard, Emry, Spellseeker, Venser, Glen. That's a lot. Council Judgment is just an insane removal spell. And then I would love Charter Course, but I think I need a proactive play. I've yet to be led astray by Council Judgment. We could take Gideon or Student of Warfare. I love Oust, but I just took removal. I like them both. Student of Warfare gives me the better turn 1s. Gideon is like just good. I think we're gonna go with Miscalc. Yeah, we're gonna go with Student of Warfare. I think just cheaper cards is generally a better strategy. Flicker Wisp versus Fetters. Flicker Wisp right now is good with Spellseeker, Venser, kind of Glen. Fetters is just good removal. I'm gonna go with Fetters. Okay, this is probably not a balanced deck. I have too many creatures, but Silverblade Paladin is decent. It's really good with Flicker Wisp, so I'm kind of sad I didn't take it, because a 6 mana or a 3 mana 3/1 with Double Strike flying is nothing to scoff at. Oblivion Stone, Green Sun Zenith, Phyrexian Rager. Take the O-Stone, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, all these cards. We'll take Tithe Taker. Tithe Taker, I think, has one of the highest win rates out of any cards that I play. It's like, whoa! What? Oh my gosh, that is unbelievable. Well, this deck is stupid good. I kind of want to take Prismatic Vista over Gideon because, like, Gideon's great. I love Gideon. I think he would be one of the best cards for our deck. Right now, our mana's shaky, and we have enough playable, so guaranteeing we can cast all of our cards is the most important thing right now. If someone takes Gideon, they're not going to, because we just got a last pick Mana Tithe. Then we can take Blade Splicer, Soward, Literal Cord, like a bunch of other things. So we're going to take the card that's like an automatic... Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm like a... There's too many good things here. Remand is fantastic. Rishadan Port I love. Karakas with Venser is insane. Like, Marsh Flats is fixing. This pack is so good. Repeal, Spectral Procession. What do I take? I think it's going to be a land. Because I have so many playables that it's just... The more utility lands I get in my deck, just the better it is. Karakas, I think, has less chance of coming around. People love or don't like taking Rishadan Port for some reason, and Karakas Venser is a really strong late game, mid game combo. Plus, this just has a bunch of value against a bunch of things. So I'm gonna take that. I love Rishadan Port, but the fact that this is colored, like it's a white source, I think edges it over the top for me because our mana is still a little bit sketchy. And yeah, that was an amazing pack. Remand would have been so good too. Ooh, same with this pack. Wow. Mother of Runes, Wasteland, Urza, Absent, Avacyn. I mean, this is the benefit of drafting the open lane. When nobody's taking any of the cards you're interested in, you just have so much control over what your deck can look like. I think I want Mother of Runes. She is so good turn 1. And Wasteland is great, but again, my mana is sketchy, so there is a cost to putting colorless sources. Probably what's going to happen is we take Mom and Wheel Unexpectedly Absent, or Urza, both of which are great cards. I'd be happy with either. Opposition's really good too here. Opposition, Thraben Inspector, Mutavault is fine, Chalice is whatever. I kind of want to take Thraben Inspector and try and wheel Opposition. I'd rather have this card than this card, oddly enough. They're both really good. I'm going to try and wheel Opposition. And that's mostly just because, like, I think both are fine in my deck. This card is just, it's so high value. It's a 1 mana 1/2, which is a great body, and then you just sacrifice the clue to draw cards so it doesn't cost you anything. It's a 1-drop, so you like look at our turn 1 plays, they're so strong. Ooh, Chrome Mox. Chrome Mox, Brazen Borrower, Elspeth. There's so many good cards. Oh my goodness. So right now I have Mox Diamond, Black Lotus, and Chrome Mox. So my turn 1s are going to be really good. I think I like that. Hopefully we get one of these Planeswalkers to come around. Path to Exile, Usher the Fallen. Oh, I'm going to take Path. Because now our removal is great. We probably don't even need one of O-Ring or Fate's Fetters. I don't think I'm playing Mindslaver Academy Ruins. My deck's way too fast. That combo's just very slow. I also don't know about this Cryptic Command. Somehow, I mean, white is like stupidly open. I don't think Path to Exile should go that late. This card's very, very strong. It's just the best answer to many threats in the format. Like, aside from Emrakul and the... what is it? Stormtide Leviathan? The one with Shroud. Aside from those two, Path to Exile really just kills almost everything. Like Gristlebrand, pass it. No problem. Whoo, Legion's Landing. Okay, that's an amazing pickup. Yeah, I'll take it. All the 1-drops, get in the deck. This card is fantastic for many reasons. The biggest is that it's a 1-mana play that makes a 1/1, which is what your deck wants a lot of the time. Ooh, hang on. Days? I'm not playing that many islands, I don't think. Linvala is really good against green. We have Black Lotus to turbo her out. Am I going to pass a Daze? No. Daze is too good. Alright, we need Gideon. Gideon, if you come around, this is going to be... Yes, perfect. I was going to say, this is a dream. Gideon, get in the deck. Nobody taking... All of my favorite cards go so late, which is why I love drafting Vintage Cube right now. I don't know what people are fighting over, but... It is nonsense compared to what we're getting. We might even get our Elspeth back too. We want that. Ooh. Alright, Rishadan Port going in the deck. I'm just gonna play like 18 lands or something ridiculous. I don't even think I play Shelldock anymore. Like, we cut Shelldock Cryptic, and then honestly I said I was playing Emery, but I don't have many artifacts. We can cut Emery top. Black Lotus is good enough on its own. We do get Absent. There was a card in here that I thought I might wheel, which I didn't, which is a little surprising, but I think Absent's better than O-Ring. Mutavault is actually quite good. Dreadhorde Arcanist would be still kind of bad in this deck. Yeah, we get Elspeth. I think Elspeth is better than Lyra Dawnbringer. We get Usher of the Fallen. We even get a last pick Gush if we want it. Okay, this is a deck. Definitely a deck of magic cards. We still only got one piece of power, but it is a good... Honestly though, I feel like Mox Pearl would be better for this deck than Black Lotus, surprisingly enough. So things I don't even think I need Spellseeker. This deck is all about playing things quickly. 24 playables right now, but I think we kind of want to count some number of Chrome Mox, Mox Diamond as spells. I think I'm going to do something really hard and cut Venser. I might just go mono white or like just splash a Snapcaster Mage because we have Path. This isn't the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's just like our mana's pretty bad. We can run like one island for Snap. I don't think I have the blue for Daze. We can also maybe run Glen because we do have Black Lotus. Mox Diamond gives us blue. Maybe I like Glen too. So this is 24 playables. We have 22. Chrome Mox we run as a pseudo spell. I feel like I can get one more card in the deck because all of this is mana, right? Like Chrome Mox, Mox Diamond, Black Lotus. This is all mana. I can run Mutavault over a creature or over a spell, but we're definitely running Rishid Import. This is tough. I mean, Spellseeker can grab Absent, Path, Swords, Mana Tithe. Maybe I just run Miscalc alongside Snapcaster Mage because it is a good thing to flashback, and because it has cycling, it's hard to do too much wrong. I don't know. Let's look at what the mana is going to look like. Eat 2. Sort by CMC. We have white sources are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 white. Okay, blue we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue. I think Miscalc's too reactive. This is hard. I mean, honestly, I could just take out Snapcaster Mage. Legionnaire goes here, but it's really good with Absent. I think Snapcaster Mage is good enough to include. And I just run Mutavault. I think I like Mutavault. I'm sad I didn't get the blue fixing to run like Cryptic Venser, Spellseeker, Daze, Miscalc, and things like that, but I'm deciding if I want Glenelendra. It's pretty hard to cast, but I can Black Lotus it out. We're going to try Glenelendra in the main. We're going to run it like this. The reason for not running Shelldock, it's just too slow for this deck. We're trying to kill them before they can even do stuff with their mana, so hopefully that is the case. We will see you guys round 1. Oh, I'm cutting an island for Plains. We have so many like white 1-drops, and having island in your opener would just be the worst. Alright, we're playing against No Pen. Oh, we're playing against that guy, and we're going first. This hand is good. What is that? No Pendotromanian? I don't know. We're gonna go turn 1 Raven Inspector. I don't want them to know about Karakas. Turn 2 Porcelain Legionnaire. Then turn 3 probably will hold up Karakas into Elspeth. Our deck doesn't have many lands in it, so you know, a 4-land hand I think is fine because we're not super likely to draw more, especially with such a strong curve like this. So game log, they put 2 cards on bottom. That's fantastic. Okay. I think I do fetch just to thin my deck. Like, I don't have that many cards in my deck, or lands in my deck, so we'll get an island, play a Legionnaire, attack for 1. Thinning just helps for many things. Largely fixing my... making sure, like, my clue draw hits something. Ooh, blue-white versus blue-white. Honestly, I could play these mirror matches all day. They appear to be... oh, wow, it is like a very near mirror. Skyclave, Edeling my Porcelain. That's actually kind of nice because I do get a 3/3 if that dies. And they just used Black Lotus. Wow, I got punished for playing the Plains, actually. Let's go Student of Warfare. Or I mean the island, sorry. Not going to be able to level it up, so let's just play Karakas to protect it against Kiki Jiki or something. And pass turn. Yeah, they traded Black Lotus for my Legionnaire. They might not have had anything better, but that's the Black Lotus usage you would like to see. I probably would have double blocked if they attacked. Okay, that's a lot of land. Technically not a land. Into open mana, I feel a bit more confident just Student of Warfaring. They could have like Venser or Mana Leak, Miscalc, things like that. So let's do this and then attack for 3 and see what happens. Okay, much rather have that get committed than my Elspeth. And we pass turn holding up Karakas. As long as we don't draw too... Ooh, Celestial Colonnade is problematic. Alright, Swords to Plowshares off the top. Yeah, as long as we don't draw too many more lands, we should be relatively okay. But 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6 lands is already a lot for this deck. Tithe Taker is good. So I can play Elspeth, but I'm gonna be like chump blocking a lot. I guess the question is, does it get much better? Potentially. So I play Elspeth. I guess they can't activate Colonnade without a land, but that means they have 2 spells in hand. Let's go for Elspeth. It's the highest value play if I can hit some good removal next turn. If I get Spell Pierce, that'd be really rough. Last turn. If they just draw a land and activate Colonnade, though, we're in trouble. Unless we draw Swords or Path in the following turn. Uh-oh. Okay, that's bad. So they eat our Elspeth. Yeah, we can get a 4/4 token. I'll double block their Skyclave. They just attack for 3. I will take 3. Yeah, our deck does not top deck so well. We have so many 1-drops in our... Oh right, we're drawing Student. We knew about that. Let's go Student into Tithe Taker. I guess I should have done this the other way around, because if they want to kill Student... Yeah, I did it the wrong way. Oh, okay. Well, we're losing to Flyers now. Actually, this way worked out better, because now they can't take my Student of Warfare. I can Karakas the Vendilion Clique too. So actually, maybe this is fine. Bubble up. Bubble up. We have a 3/3 first strike now. We will hold up Karakas for the Vendilion Clique. They have 1 card in hand. I'm mostly scared of Celestial Colonnade now. And if they do want to draw step click me, that's going to be pretty mana intensive. Alright, let's bounce the Vendilion Clique. And do I take 3? Yes. Because I can make Student of Warfare bigger. They can draw step click me. It's... Oh, no. That would have been nice. How are they? Oh, never mind. I thought they were tapping the golem for mana. So they do click me, but they're taking all of their mana to do this. I have Student of Warfare that can now block. And yes, Jitte would probably be the best possible draw, but it is what it is. Okay, we have 2 terrible cards in hand. Let's level up. Level up. Man, even just a land would have let us Student of Warfare. Do I hold down the Karakas? I can't believe I drew Jitte that turn. I think I'm better off leveling up again. So I can attack with an 4/4 double strike. They have to chump block. I guess they don't have to chump block. I think I'm better off being proactive here. Whoa. Did they not know? Okay. I'm okay with that. Give me a 4/4, sure. They didn't even block with the one that exiled a bigger card. That's, some would say, a mistake. I am in big trouble if they draw a land for Colonnade, but I need to be aggressive. I'm not winning just sitting here. And another benefit of this attack is I can trade off Tithe Taker, which will give me a flying chump blocker that can stop the Celestial Colonnade for a turn if they do decide to go that route. And then Karakas holds up Vendilion Clique. Yes, they can continuously Vendilion Clique me, but their hand's full of spells and they're not developing their board, which is why I thought it was worth going for the Jitte in the first place. Okay, they don't kill my Tithe Taker. They don't do anything else either. We do draw a land. Man. Okay, we're going to attack with Student of Warfare, the 4/4 and Tithe Taker. Maybe not Tithe Taker, just these 2. Seems okay to me. Okay, they block there, so they lose their first strike. They fall to 11. I guess I hold my planes. I'm not doing it. It does play on. I'm just gonna hold my planes. I'm not doing anything with this mana. Hopefully they don't have an end of turn Factor Fiction. They had nothing? What was in their hand? They activate Colonnade. No, they cast... Ooh, wow. Okay, they were very close to doing some crazy things. Sun Titan Phantasmal Image, Sun Titan Blade Splicer is quite the army. I think our opponent's deck is like ours, but better. But slower. Our deck is... Yeah. Whoa! Opponent, what are you doing? I guess maybe this is the safest line, but... It feels really good to get Sun Titan Phantasmal Image. Like, 2 Sun Titans seems better than killing my guy. We're gonna bounce their Vendilion Clique. We're in big trouble, though. Yeah, I don't even want them to know about the Black Lotus. We might just be conceding here. But opponent has made some really questionable plays, so it's possible we can somehow navigate this to win. Unlikely, but possible. Although, I don't know, maybe that's not questionable. They killed a 7. No, it's only a 4/4 double strike. Activate the colonnade. I'm just going to concede. I don't have anything going on. So they also have Black Lotus Sun Titan. This feels like a matchup that probably will benefit from miscalculation. Less so from Glen Elendra. Yeah, we'll do that. I think my opening hand was good. My opponent is a slightly bigger version of my deck, which is always the worst case scenario. Mox Diamond, you silly card. I mean, if I can draw a land, this hand is very good. So I think I do keep. The question is whether I Mox Diamond or not. I think I don't. Because if I draw like a non-white land, I can always Mox Diamond that later. I feel like turn 1 Mom in the mono white mirror is very good. They have Steam Vent's Shock. Alright. I mean, I did not expect Steam Vents into Chain Lightning. That's why I kept this hand. But I do draw land, so that's good. At this point, I think I am going to Mox Diamond to give myself access to blue. And we will play a Kythian. Steam Vents, Chain Lightning out of nowhere. I'm feeling like my deck is better than theirs now that I saw that. But if this had gone through, the game seems hard to lose. Oh, you know what? Playing Mox Diamond was silly. They have Skyclave Apparition, and I think that can just eat a Mox Diamond. That was really bad. It's pretty clear they kept a 1-lander with, with exactly what they needed, but it's fine. Play Jitte and just hope they don't Apparition my Mox Diamond. That would be... I guess at that point they just Apparition my Jitte, so either way it's really backbreaking. I think Black Lotus would be probably our best draw, depending on what happens this turn. They can't... Wow, they went really red. What? Oh, okay. We're not winning this game. Deck Faden, stealing a Jitte. I mean, this is nice sideboarding, I'll give them that. If they don't have any creatures, actually, we could still win. Dak, Faden. I mean, honestly, it would have been way worse if they had taken my Mox Diamond. Back to Dak. Depending on what they have coming up, but we're gonna have a double striking Brimaz or a flying Brimaz coming down the tubes, as they say. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're dead. This is a disgusting draw. Double soul bond here. I have to pay 3. What? Oh. Okay, soul bond this. They just equipped Jitte. But I have first strike. Okay. So they need removal now. Okay, that's something. If they don't kill my Silverblade, if they just equip an attack without thinking... Come on! No! Oh, we're so dead. Yeah, their deck's sweet. I mean, Infinite Skyclave Apparition is a very good... It's a really good thing. And I'm trying to think. I can draw a land, make it Elspeth. They just kill my token, and then they kill Elspeth with attacking her. Alright, Thraben's fine. I guess at any time I could draw a removal spell for the Skyclaves, because they can't equip to this Skyclave. So actually, I am drawing live to something. Ooh, I can Elspeth their Skyclave Apparition. Okay. Oh, jeez. No, we're dead. We tried. We fought hard. Our opponent had the draws. I'm still gonna keep trying. I mean, we can Elspeth targeting their Skyclave Apparition to get a 3/3 in play. They just used their Jitte counter, but they get more. Well, alright, we have Miscalc, I guess. Let's Black Lotus. Worst case scenario, let's play Black Lotus. I can cycle Miscalc to hit Swords to Plowshares. So we are going to do this. Give this flying. That kills it and gives us a 3/3. Then we can cycle Miscalc, crack Black Lotus for white, hit Swords to Plowshares, Swords the Skyclave Apparition after they pump it. And that's our best. We also have Path to Exile. So we actually have 2 hits out of 25. Like a 10%, 8% chance. Neutral Plate Splicer. My Jitte. If it wasn't for them taking my Jitte, yeah, taking Jitte is way better than taking Mox Diamond in that spot. Elspeth. Alright, I'm gonna block here. We're gonna hope that they pump. I guess best case scenario, they try and shrink the illusion. Alright, so now we are going to crack this for white, cycle miscalculation, draw swords to plowshares. Okay. It was worth a try. Elspeth goes to that, they draw that, it gets bigger. Alright, GG's opponent. See you guys next round. Oh, right, we're playing against Danold. This hand, whew, it has our top end, but our deck is mostly 1-drops, so likely to those. I feel like Glenn is bad in this deck. I'm gonna keep. We're very likely. I mean, we have essentially all of our top end and 2 lands. If we draw a 3rd land, we're very likely to be able to start playing big things. We're also very likely to draw 1-drops because our deck is full of them. So there are few bad draws left in our deck. Like Mom was amazing here, especially against green. Green white, I think I like Mom even more. We draw Brimaz. Alright, we're gonna wait because we'll just see. Brimaz is good. Depends on what they have. Knight of the Reliquary. I'm just gonna pass that. I'm gonna wait. If I draw a land, I'm just gonna play 3-drop. If I draw Usher, this worked out better. Now I can path it in their upkeep. It does give them any land they want though. I can also path my own Usher to get a 3rd land because honestly, I might need it. You know what? I think I'm gonna let them have Knight. This kind of bluffs Mana Tithe. Okay. We have Mother of Runes. Honestly, we're not gonna take any risks. We're gonna path our own Usher here to get lands. They might Knight for Strip Mine. I'm gonna get our 1 island here. Ooh, Karakas is good too. Let's go Karakas. Glenn pressures the Garruk the best. Actually, Elspeth might. What do we want to do here? I think I like Glenn the most. Although then Garruk fights Glenn. So here's the sequence. I can go Glenn Elendra this turn, and then Brimaz holding up blue. I can go Brimaz this turn holding up Karakas to protect him. He blocks everything they have currently, which is quite good too. I can go Gideon and just make a 2/2, but then they fight my wolf, attack, I protect, then they can kill Mom. Ooh, this is hard. Glenn makes me feel the safest. My opponent didn't use Knight of the Reliquary. You typically want to just... Okay. Fair. Fair. Man, we are getting browned these games. We take this 6 because we can't let them Garruk fight profitably. Garruk makes a wolf. We're super dead. Oh, man. Okay, land is something. Attack Garruk. Now he transforms to make Death Touch wolves, so he cannot fight, so I can block with Mother of Runes. I still actually am in this, surprisingly. We block. Protection from white, because they could have swords or something. We fall to 10, they make a 1/1. We also have Glenn, if they do have some type of removal. Draw Mutavault. Okay, Glenn kills Garruk. We're somehow maybe in this. We need to survive this turn. They even keep a wolf back, so we take 3. This, honestly, we might actually win this if we top deck a Plains. Danold sent me a message. Oh, I guess they must have wanted to attack with the wolf. I was gonna say that seems strange to not, but we'll use white. And we're gonna top deck a white source. Come on, deck. That's good. We'll take it. We pull a 6, but Tidetaker blocks and then like blocks again. Go ahead. I'm pretty happy with this situation actually. I don't really need to activate Glenn, so we can like trade for both wolves. Block, block, block. Protection from white. Those all trade off. I get a bunch of 1/1s. We draw a white source. Dune of Warfare is pretty good too. Play him. At this point, I can attack with Glenn Elendra. And this is why I value Mother of Runes so highly. She's absurd. Now I don't even think they can attack. Yes. They do draw something. Okay, they have... Yeah, Knight of the Reliquary can always give them 2 mana. Maybe they just figured that out. Ooh, that's good. Alright, I think we need to draw something now. Ooh, that will be good. Alright, let's start leveling this up. And attacking in the air. Now they have 4 mana though. We might still lose this. They drew out of it sooner, I think. Potentially. Yeah. Wait. Now I'm confused what they were doing. Maybe they just didn't realize they could activate Knight, because some of these cards must have been in their hand earlier. Oh, Snapcaster Mage, you silly guy. Okay, let's attack in the air. Actually, at this point, I think I have to hold back. I have a 3/3 first strike that can block any of those. No, I can't attack, actually. So, our worst possible draw is Mox Diamond. Alright, we need a white source this turn. Oh, yeah, we do. There's no hope of beating that. White. Nice. Council Judgment. Get out of here, Gargaroth. We hit them in the air. One is probably getting very frustrated. This has been an interesting game. And now my hand's unlocked. I can probably play Brimaz or Silverblade Paladin. Probably Brimaz. Lukranos. I have Mother of Runes, so that's not... They can kill all my 1/1s. Vanguard, I can't really afford the life. Let's just get down to Brimaz. And at this point, I don't think I can attack. So Pelucranos Monstrous, they have 1, so it's X. So they can Monstrous for 2. So they can kill my 2 1/1s. Or Mother of Runes specifically, which is the more problematic thing. I can chump block. I can't activate Mom because then they kill her. I can block with Brimaz Student. That actually feels somewhat reasonable. Because Brimaz makes a 1/1 that's blocking that creature. Yeah. Oh, wait, that was silly. I needed to block with 1 more, because now they Pelucranos fight Mom plus the 1/1, and then I just sacrificed all my creatures. I needed to block with 1 more creature. Yeah. This was... Well, that just goes through. Okay. I'll take it. Ooh, that was a good draw. I like their deck. We're in big trouble though. They have mana. Yeah, they have recovered. We need to draw land to recover. Manatide might do something. I think we're dead. The Pelucranos monstrosity is just going to wipe my board. Attack here. I'm very dead. I need them to go for a big spell that I can tithe rather than ultimating Pelucranos, like Craterhoof Behemoth. 54, 5, 6, 7. I guess they can't cast that. Some 7 drop. I need them to cast that instead of Pelucranos for 3. Yeah. Alright, Mom. You get protection from green, and then I just die to the creatures that they kill. Oh, I guess I could just wait. Alright, we're dead. There's no way that I'm surviving that anyway. That was an intensely long game. Against green-white creatures, I like Faith's Fetters. Gosh is tempting. Given that they're running so much removal, I don't think I can afford to play 2 colors. Or not so much removal, but they're running like Armageddons and stuff. I don't think the blue adds a whole lot, at least currently. Can add, I guess, just another Plains. If I had just drawn land sooner, I would have won that game. So just having more lands against the Ravages deck makes sense. Going first. This hand doesn't do anything. Sure. This hand is just a little bit better, but still quite bad. Go with the Vista, because I don't really want to draw too many more lands. And I am playing around Strip Mine. I'm not going to fetch, actually. Okay, Brimaz is good. Let's go Plains. Caryatid. Yeah, I don't mind drawing more lands. We'll save Karakas, because it will be useful maybe at some point. Go to Plains, cast Brimaz. They could Ravages. That's quite bad, but they could. Pride of the Elysian Grove. Okay. And they missed a land drop. Seems fine. I think given that, we're just going to get down a... I guess I can attack first, right? Either they block the 1/1, and then they take 3, or they block Brimaz, and then I get a 1/1. Yeah, this seems nice. Then the question is, do I want Gideon or Elspeth? I think I like Gideon, then Elspeth. 2/2s are really big. Okay, Garruk can kill a knight, or just start making 2/2s. Both are not great for the opponent. We could just Elspeth give flying to kill the thing. Yeah, they make a wolf. Ooh, that was good. I think I wanted to Oblivion Ring the Dryad, then swing out at Garruk, and then Rishadan port them. Although, I can't just go Elspeth Legion's Landing. That honestly feels unlosable. Elspeth, Legion's Landing, make a vampire thing. I don't want a Gideon uptick. Elspeth can give the cat soldier flying to kill Garruk. And then I just uptick Gideon. That way I can emblem next turn, and I just attack them to flip Legion's Landing. The Cat Soldier kills Garruk. This attacks them. This attacks them. And the Soldier is going to attack them. So they can double block Brimaz, but then they lose out on killing my 1/1. Okay, that seems fine. Block here. And there are few cards in the format that can get them out of this. I mean, Mox Emerald is a good start. That's pretty good. Killing Gideon. I mean, I kind of have to Oblivion Ring that, don't I? Because they're going to get back Garruk, which is also kind of a problem. Is it a problem? I can also Oblivion Ring Dryad. And then they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They just die next turn. Just do that. Oblivion Ring. Do they die next turn anyway? I give this flying. They take 5, 6, 7. Because I can eat the Mox Emerald and then Rishadan pour down the plains. They have 3 mana. I guess if they play a blocker, I'm in trouble. I'll eat this. Then we give this flying. We play our land, and on upkeep, we port down their white source. I think porting down the white source makes more sense than activating a Danto. Wow. Fair enough. That might be enough. Elspeth is going to ultimate soon. I don't know if it's enough. Okay, well, they're dead. 4, 5. Cast this. Exiling Gargaroth, killing them. They might have a right to be a little salty with that top deck. On the draw, Maze of It doesn't really stop the Gargaroth, so I think we just keep it the same. Our early starts are very good. And we have Black Lotus we haven't seen, so we can turn 1 Planeswalker, Legionnaire, G-type Path, sure. And they don't have a turn 1. I hope they have a turn 2. Actually, I'm gonna... I'm feeling froggy. We're gonna Manatee them. Get out of here, Steve. 1 mana Stone Rain. Okay, we draw a Legionnaire, so we can do this. Next turn, we can play Usher of the Fallen and Jite. Ha! Wasteland is not white mana. Okay, Yavimaya Elder is fine. Let's just... Oh, I can path this. But I guess then they get the lands anyway. Let's just attack. They might block because they want the lands. And Yavimaya Elder can, like, make Jite Usher the Fallen things annoying. They don't block, which is even better. Play Usher. Play Jite. Go ahead. Not Garruk. It's Garruk! God. Okay. Wait. Why did they kill... Oh, I guess because they get to keep Garruk with that case. I guess that makes some amount of sense. I can get down an Elspeth this turn. Give Legionnaire flying and kill Garruk. That feels really good. I don't get Jite counters. Let's think this through. I can get down Elspeth. Elspeth is in play. That saves so much mana and time. I can kill Garruk, or I can hit my opponent down to 9 life. Alternatively, I can attack with Jite at Garruk, and then Garruk's relatively dead anyway, and Jite can kill their 1/1s. I think I like the Elspeth play more, because just having Elspeth in play is huge. Also just force the chump, and then make a soldier. I kind of like making a 1/1 and forcing a chump here. I shouldn't have played Elspeth, I should have just attacked, but it is what it is. I'm going to highly regret this if my opponent plays Elspeth Conquers Death, which I guess is something I should have considered. No, because I have 2 creatures now, so even if they tap out for ECD, we're fine. They didn't get white. Sylvan Caryatid is okay. What do they have? I hope they're just getting Knight of the Reliquary. Oh, okay, that's quite good. Okay, fair enough. I still have Elspeth in play. They didn't kill my Legionnaire. Like, that would have been good anyway, so I don't feel too bad about it. And I think this is a really fast clock, just upticking on the soldier. Jite is a really silly card. We hit them for 7 unless they chump block. And I'll let them chump block. I don't think it makes sense to path this aggressively. They take it. Now I get to play a Danto Vanguard. And I'm going to hold this land in hand because they could just like have some weird Armageddon thing. Nice. Round 3 next. This deck, I like the games that I've been playing. They're very interactive and fun. See you guys next round. Oh, right, we're playing against Eliminator. We're going to go first. Oh, man. I promise this deck has Black Lotus in it somewhere. This might be the classic, open Black Lotus and then never get it. This hand is really sketchy. I'm gonna mulligan. I'll keep this one, I think. Tithe Taker, yeah, we keep. Glenlender's really bad. I think the blue in this deck is just actively hampering it. We're gonna play Tithe Taker turn 2 instead of attacking with Mutavault. If we need an extra land, we can always Path to Exile or Mutavault. I hope people know these are jokes. I just want to make sure there's like not a lot of people sitting there like, he said he could do this thing and Mutavault to the land. There probably are though, and that's okay. So we could go Tithe Taker, Silverblade Paladin, Double Strike. I mean, it's a quick clock. Never mind, they get to draw their power. I hate this card. I do get to kill it with Mutavault if they bounce, so actually it's not too bad. And by not too bad, I mean they spent no cards to deny me 4 mana. Oh man. Actually, do I have an attack with Mutavault? Maybe I just recast Tithe Taker? What the heck? Oh my gosh. Well, that being said, let's guess we just cast Tithe Taker here. I don't want to attack Teferi with this much open mana. If they like kill my Mutavault, that would be really bad. I have Path to Exile to deal with. I can't cast it at instant speed, my goodness. I can do it on my turn, I guess. They have Brainstorm. Ooh, Brainstorm plus Fetch. Okay. They have like 1,000,000 mana. They can flash in Armageddons and whatnot. They do cost more. If they don't fetch on their turn, Tithe Taker's gonna make that harder. Oh, now I have to redraw Tithe Taker. This is brutal. I really hope they just pass without activating any. Oh no, I don't have Tithe Taker anymore for the protection. Alright, well, this is what it is. They're gonna draw step Vendilion Clique me? Oh, the old draw step Thoughtseize off Teferi out of the blue-white deck. Sure. I think the pick is Usher of the Fallen, Path to Exile. Well, I guess it depends. I was gonna say anything but that, but it really depends what's in their hand too. We're gonna shock, try and kill Teferi. Attack you. I can't path at instant speed, so if they do have a creature to flash in, it does just die. Ooh, okay. Play Usher, see what's going on. There's hope. They know about path. I mean, they know about every card in my hand. They do nothing. Okay, we get to replay Tithe Taker. This makes things on my turn more expensive. Okay, attack. Activate only if they attack. So I can do it at the end of my turn, I think. Ooh, make a 1/1. Very confused what's going on. We are somehow not dead. Looks like a Wrath. Okay, Teferi, honestly, at this position, isn't the worst thing I've ever seen. We can kill Teferi with what we currently have. And hopefully opponent doesn't realize Black Lotus costs more mana to activate. Ooh, Gideon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think the game plan here is to swing all out at Teferi, see what happens, and then play Gideon post-combat. Because I can't flash anything in. Okay. Do I even play Gideon? Yeah, probably. Okay. Make a knight? Okay. I don't know what's going on over there. Do they have Upheaval or what? Raucous. So I can't activate Gideon. Okay, let's... I don't know what cards in the format do things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 2-turn clock. I can Emblem Gideon. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Actually, I like Emblem Gideon go for lethal. Do this. We have Absent and Path. Okay. I don't know what's going on over there, but we beat it. So there's that. This is one of our better matchups. I'm bringing in Fetters. Glenn is just... I'm not playing blue. It's too bad. Let's add Plains. I could bring in Ravages. Their deck seems like absurdly slow, and I don't quite know what it's doing. Jite is probably not amazing, but it's still probably good. I could bring in Ravages. I don't like it on the draw. Well, we have Chrome Mox. We might go this whole league without ever using Black Lotus. I think that's seeming more likely. So we get to go Plains, Chrome Mox, exiling. I feel like I almost just want to exile Swords to Plowshares, but that's going to feel really silly if they cast any creatures. Their deck didn't look like a deck that would play creatures. I'm going to get rid of the Fetters, actually. It's pretty bad against the Teferis they showed. So next turn if we draw a land, we're in excellent shape. I mean, drawing Black Lotus would be insane too. I could Gideon plus Legion's Landing and hold up swords to plowshares. Okay, opponent's holding up mana. Ooh, Prismatic Vista. Gonna hit with a double striking Tithe Taker. Thank you very much. Bond, yes. Hit you for 4. That's turn 2, by the way. Syndicate? Mind Twist? What is this? Wow, they hit my 2 best cards! Okay, well... Okay, we drew fine. We hit them for 8, they actually die next turn. Do I play a round of Wrath? Yes, I do. I mean, this is lethal. Karakas doesn't do anything. Wrath is good. Yeah, okay, I'm glad I played around it. So we lose our creatures, we get a 1/1, then we get to play Student of Warfare and make it a 3/3. Oh man, never mind. Legionnaire, Student of Warfare. Successfully dodged Wrath of God. You are at 6 life. Dark Ritual? Whoa, what's going on over there? I hope they're just ritualing out a big Teferi. Gonti, we have swords. They could have hit Path and that would be frustrating, but... Ooh, alright. Lingering Souls is reasonable. Let's make this a first striker. We attack them with these. They have like a lot of chump blocking to do. Lingering Souls is good at getting out of this. Ooh, this double block ends up being quite good for me. I can Swords the Spirit. And then they go down to nothing. They also lose Gonti Karakas, which was a nice combo that they had. Yeah, I think we might finish this league without ever using a Black Lotus. Unfortunate, but I might eat my words and then draw Black Lotus now when it's completely dead. They have Usher. Their deck is weird. I'm glad I didn't get rid of swords. Okay, let's go Raven Inspector. Draw a card. Okay, land is not the worst. Swing. Oh, that was my Usher. Okay, that makes more sense. I mean, they have 2 cards in hand. We're just all in at this point. We can make Student of Warfare lethal on his own. Uh-oh. What do you got brewing over there? Black Lotus into Gideon? Or Teferi? 6, 7. Elesh Norn? Elspeth. Okay, but those are just going to chump block every single turn. Path to Exile. I mean, this is not getting amazing. I'll tell you what, they are fighting hard here. I do have Elspeth that I can still draw, so we attack them with everything. They have 1 card in hand. Ooh. I guess there's... They take 3. I can Path to Exile a soldier to keep Thraben Inspector alive. Kind of like doing that. Just the more threats I have in play, the better. It's a really awkward use, but they have 1 card in hand. I'm not beating too many top decks. We just gotta play the board as it is. And we're always drawing live to Elspeth. And I think even just like, at this point, a removal spell is very good. Wait, they didn't tuck Student of... Okay, I guess they just need to draw out of this. But we are still drawing live to Elspeth. Karakas doesn't do anything. Let's attack them. I might actually lose this game. They can double block my Thraben. No, because then they die. Okay. I will play Karakas. It lets them get perfect information, but it's always possible that I'll need all the lands in my hand to do something. Time Twister. Let's see a Time Twister. Baby Teferi. That might be the end. They bounce Student. Elspeth is still lethal. I don't know about much else. Silverblade Paladin died. Ooh, that's clever. The deck is cool. Esper are super friends. Oh, interesting. Okay, we get rid of Thraben. We still have lethal with Elspeth. But I think it's pretty much this turn or else we just die. Actually Vanguard's good too. I'll keep it going. Attack them. If they're not careful, we could always top deck Elspeth and get flying. Jite maybe would do something. I don't know. Level up. Level up. And I think I'm just going to level up instead of holding up Karakas. Last turn. They get soldiers. They draw a card. And this is also showing me more of their deck. I know they have Mind Twist Black Lotus, which is scary. Man, we were so close to winning this too. Necromancy on Gonti? Yeah, that gives them more info, but again, I still have Elspeth as a draw that can just win. And if they don't see her in the top, like it's not too much information of what's in my deck at this point. It's creatures and Swords to Plowshares. Come on, man! That's not even cool! Alright. I don't think I can win now, but we'll see what we top deck. Ooh, they even discard themselves. Solar's fine. Alright, we're gonna move. That's enough. They can't believe they hit Elspeth. We were so close. This kills Planeswalkers, but I should just win before that happens. On the play, we're bringing in Ravages of War, just because it's very good. Jitte is good against Lingering Souls. They showed Wrath of God, and it didn't feel like they had too much else. Absent is good against Planeswalkers, but I think we're going to go for maximum pressure and just have Ravages as my top end. I don't typically like Ravages, but if we can just put out like a Brimaz and then wipe the board, that'd be good. They do have Black Lotus, though, so at any time they could just go Black Lotus, Wrath of God, and I'd be sad. I think if I'm going to call for my good Black Lotus hand, can it be this hand? I'm going to keep this, but my goodness. I think Ravages of War plus Mother of Runes with a Jitte on it can definitely be good enough to win a game. If they don't have removal for Mom right now. Which they don't. I draw Mox Diamond, which is huge actually. Plains. Play on Mana Tithe. Play the Jitte. Pass turn. I don't want to like... I don't know. I don't gain anything so far from attacking with Mom. The thing I want to avoid... I like the end of turn Brainstorm. The thing I want to avoid is basically having Mom up and then attacking with Jitte and then just bouncing her with Teferi. Are they going to Thoughtseize my Ravages? No. Don't you dare. Black Lotus would still be a good draw because I would have the ability to cast Ravages of War and equip Jitte and then play a land. I only need like 2 lands with this deck most of the time. Come on. Alright, what do you got? Packrat? Okay, well Ravages of War is bad. I need to draw something. Okay, that is not good enough actually. I'm gonna equip Jitte here. I guess we do play land and we do Swords the Rat. I guess this does force their Black Lotus activation. Interesting. I think at this point I just they have Black Lotus. Ravages of War isn't even good. Oh, I can attack, but then I don't have Mom available. This is so hard. I'm gonna attack. They have Wrath they could just play. This sets me up for the best chance of success. Because, like, if I get to, I don't know, draw something good and then Ravages, wipe the board. Basically, if what they use Black Lotus for isn't great, then Ravages of War can hopefully get me out of this. Come on. Well, I'm glad I attacked, but this is bad. Yeah, Liliana, Mother of Runes is down. Alright, Planeswalker. Plains. Well, I'm gonna have to discard these cards anyway, so let's just Ravages of War and then play a Plains. Guess they'll pass through combat. What do they have for 3 mana? Okay, sure. Alright, I need to top deck a creature next turn. Because now they have to discard cards if they want to keep ticking up Liliana. So, yes, Liliana Ultimate is good, but they're losing so many cards here. Ooh, that was like so good. That was so good. Okay, we're back in it. Oh, okay. They downtick kill Tithe Taker, or they uptick lose a card. Yeah, we lose Tithe Taker, but we still have Jitte plus equip. Opponent just has a white source. Their mana is like incredibly ambitious. And I think for me, it's more worth it to start attacking. 2 counters. See what you got. That Ravages of War sideboard was the key. I think we took it down. Wow. Those games at the end were a roller coaster. I went from like very upset to very happy to very upset many, many times. And I'm kind of wearing my heart on my sleeve right now. Mostly I'm extraordinarily hungry. So we drafted this deck, never got to use Black Lotus, but we didn't need it really. I think this deck was awesome. Round 1, I'm trying to remember what happened. Our opponent just had the answers, but I really do enjoy playing the white-blue tempo decks just because the gameplay is so great. Storm is fun to draft. I'm going to keep drafting Storm, like, don't worry. But the downside of drafting Storm is you're not interacting with your opponent. It's like solitaire, whereas these games are always like quite rich and full of decisions like, you know, do I have Wrath? Do I play my creature? I don't know. I like them. See you guys next time.